Welcome to the kitchen table
on Friedland Road.
Where last time we mentioned and we asked a question, what movies and what TV shows are you streaming? So we want to get into asking, what services do you use? Do you use YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, Paramount, Prime Video? Myself, I use YouTube TV for regular TV. What do you guys use?
I have Optimum, if that's what you're talking about.
Exactly. That's
and
what
then,
I'm talking
like,
about.
I get Netflix and Hulu and all of those streamings. And then it's just what bothers me so much about it? That say like you're watching Netflix, and then this great trailer will come up and it will tell you like this, that, and the other thing. And you go, wow, I can't wait to see it. And they'll go, on Paramount Plus. And I go, well, I got to buy another one in order to see that, and it gets a little bit upsetting because, how many can you afford to buy all the time?
Because each one
it's
is
expensive.
A separate fee. Yeah.
We never
It would
had
be
that
great
years
if
ago.
they had bundles.
Yeah, that is a great idea. I wish they would do that.
We used to back in the day when it was cable or in Cablevision and things like that. We used to have like HBO, Showtime, and Max all in one bundle.
Right,
but
right.
For regular TV, I'm streaming. So I'm streaming, and I get my TV service from YouTube TV.
We do too.
You do too? Yeah, I've been thinking about it. The only thing is you can't get, what is it, Channel 4?
I get everything.
You get 247?
I get everything.
We get everything, plus all the hallmarks, plus all the news, and plus all the sports for you, Dot.
Yeah, I get everything, and you can and I think it even has like movies and shows like that. You can like some of the shows you can like on demand almost.
Is it very expensive because it's everything?
I think it's like, what is it?
Better than cable.
68 maybe?
Oh, that's not bad.
I don't know.
Because mine
just automatically comes out.
See, mine has to be with your, I would have to buy internet separate, right?
Yes.
Is that how that works?
So you need the internet coming into the house, and then you can stream off of your internet. And but I can get it. Listen, I can get it on every TV as long as you have a smart TV. I can get it. My Roku's are...
Yes, I have Roku too. Do you know what's so cool about Roku? I was at my son's house for dinner. Well, he's not there. But anyway, I was over there for dinner, and they have...
Eating dinner without him?
Yeah, he's in Florida.
Did you break in?
Florida. Say what?
Did you break in?
Oh, but anyway, okay, listen. They were watching Lydia, and I go, I didn't know she was on a Sunday afternoon. But if you have Roku, you can go through the Roku station and say, like, I want to watch Lydia. You can watch all of her episodes whenever you want. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's a cool thing. So what are you guys watching now? Like, what do you like to watch? Like, I like for regular TV on a daily, I put my YouTube TV on, and I'm like watching the news and just regular TV. But like for shows, I'm liking the Tulsa King.
Yes, I've seen that. And what I watched last week was it was called Territory on Netflix. And it was a really good show. Very good. They said it was the first season. So then when we were finished, which it left you kind of like with a cliffhanger, I said, gee, I don't know if we're going to get season 2. So I asked Alexa if we are going to get season 2. And they said right now they're not going to do it. So I said, oh my goodness, I've got to Google this and look into it. What I found out about Netflix is they could have something that everybody really likes, but unless it wins all the big awards, they don't encourage the next season.
It has to
And
have it's like any show. You have to have people watching it. If you
and they
don't get
want
people watching
you
it,
and they want you to invest in their streaming. So they want you to say, I'm going to buy it. How many people have bought it? Because of this. But the mean thing about Netflix is because I said to myself, well, then why don't they just go someplace else? Go to a different streaming uh, place. In this way, then I can see what's going to happen. Well, they have to sign and say that they are not going to do it to up to 7 years after.
oh,
So
they
forget
can't go to a
about
different
it.
channel.
They cannot continue on another streaming
Contracts.
station.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, that really got me aggravated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
that's okay, but I like watching Netflix. So now, do you like watching Netflix for the series like Angie does, or do you like watching movies?
I like movies too. Sue, what do you watch?
All right. So I'm going to do my list, guys.
Okay.
So my top 5, top 15, maybe top 20. Really depends. So now, when I wind down and I'm sitting with my daughter, or sometimes with Chris, my husband, we go into the Great British Baking Show. Why? Why, you might ask? Because it's calm and soothing, and it's just a wonderful way to end the day before you go to sleep. There's no major stress. And the English people, they're very lovely. Now, also, when you're sitting with the kid, I think Nailed It is super fun, and Sugar Rush.
Wait, what was it?
Nailed It. It's a baking
Okay.
show, but it's like baking fails.
Okay.
Like they're all
Oh,
baking fails, and it's so funny. So if you've got a kid, anywhere I'd say from 15 down, so fun. Sugar Rush is the same way, but they're actually good bakers. Now, for fun, on Hulu, Only Murderers in the Building, season 3 just dropped maybe 2 weeks ago. Why do you laugh? Do you love it?
I started watching. We stopped. It won so many awards. I told your father, I said, we have to start from the beginning and just give it a chance because you guys absolutely love it.
Love it.
So I'm going to try it because right now I'm not happy. I do not have a show. And oh, if the Yankees don't win tonight, we won't be watching baseball anymore either. But I do love football too. And one of the days we have to discuss some of those activities in the fall and the different things because now the fall foliage, like up in the Poconos, they said last weekend was the last weekend of the train ride through the mountains and things of that nature. So we'll have to discuss what else to do in the fall, But getting back to the streaming, you guys seem to really be on top of things, which
well,
sounds great.
I'd like to watch. There was the show on Netflix, Ginny and Georgia.
Oh, that's on my list. You didn't let me finish my list.
Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm
Go finish.
sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
We
Just-
talk
I
too
can
much.
I can talk about Ginny
Go
and
ahead,
Georgia.
Sue.
I
Ginny
just
and Georgia loved it.
Yes.
Did you watch it?
I watched it. I know the new season is starting, so I'm pretty sure it just started. But don't tell me anything because I need to still watch.
Love Ginny and Georgia. Definitely have to do it. To me, it's like that's in the area. I have these all grouped into different areas. The Bear. Have you guys watched The Bear?
Yes.
No.
Yes. That is
Did
quite a
you
show.
love The Bear?
I like the bear.
You have to
Language
watch The
not
Bear.
so good, but the
Okay.
bear is something.
But-
That's like watching Succession. Oh, what a show that was.
Succession, hands down, is the best.
That was
Without a doubt, is
awesome.
the best. Best
I
show
did-
ever. I still go back and watch certain episodes of Succession. 'Cause it was
Really?
so good. Yeah, because Boar on the Floor.
Oh,
How
I
do you
don't-
even describe that episode?
Now,
Well, I
see,
don't
I don't-
remember.
All right, bring me into this because I don't know what it is, and I don't know what it's about.
Oh, quite a
You
show.
haven't
you know what?
lived.
No,
It was
because
Susan. What streaming is that? Is that Netflix? Because I was able to see it. No, HBO
Yeah,
or
HBO. HBO, I
HBO.
think.
So I don't think I have HBO anymore.
I don't have it. That's why I don't know it.
One of the
But
best
at the
shows
time,
ever.
I was
Ever.
hooked on with you, Sue, and oh, what a show! Woo! It made your
Now,
hair curl.
oh, it did. White
The
Lotus. Did you watch
language.
White
Woo!
Lotus on HBO as well?
I don't have HBO, so I don't have any of those.
I don't remember. It's terrible. It's like the problem I have with books. I read constantly. I cannot remember the names of the books that I read.
That's
And I
fair.
read so many of them. In fact, I just finished a book, and Daddy said to me, "What's the name of the book?" I said, I'll be damned, I don't know. So I had to go and find it. And it was a very good book. But anyway, getting back to the shows again.
If you get HBO, that Succession has to be the number one list
Oh,
on yours.
oh,
I wrote a whole bunch of things that I just feel like people have to watch just if like you need this foundation. You need the foundation of Succession, Americans, Homeland, Breaking
oh,
Bad. Like these are just like you need that foundation in order to move on to other shows.
Homeland.
really?
That Homeland was great.
Homeland was amazing.
Oh
I
my gosh.
loved
Now,
Homeland.
How about Outlanders?
Okay, I have Outlander in
Lindsay.
a circle because I haven't watched it. And
Oh,
everyone tells me I have
oh,
to. Do I have to?
oh, Outlanders is the best. Absolutely the best.
I haven't seen that. And most of the time when I watch these shows, I have to tell you that most of the time I do it on the treadmill and I put my iPhone, which is like
Yeah.
really not so good right now
Very
because
poor.
I have cracks all over it. I drop
You
it left
need a
and
new
right.
one. Right.
I now have a lightsaber going through my whole entire screen because I dropped it. So
Oh,
Apple, if you're listening, please send me a new phone. Anyway, so I hook up my headphones, my earbuds, whatever, and I put my little tiny phone, I guess it's a 6-inch maybe, and I watch my series with with that while I'm on the treadmill. Now,
what series are you into now?
that's the problem. I haven't been on the treadmill in a really long time. So that means I haven't really watched a whole lot of my series.
And you gained 3 pounds. Go
I
ahead,
got a
Sue.
lot more than that. But
Guys,
hey,
what's coming out soon is the next season of The Empress is dropping.
oh, I
The
don't know
Empress
that.
bomb was the one in Austria. Remember?
The Empress in Austria.
The Empress, she was not really liked by the queen. She was the second sister, and the mother brought the two sisters to one to be the wife of the new emperor, and he chose her instead. She was a little bit wild.
What?
You loved it.
I did. Oh,
I don't
shoot.
know it.
I don't remember it. What station?
It's a
what,
period piece. I'd
Yeah.
say like 1800s Austria.
I love that. But tell me what streaming it's on.
Empress, I'm pretty sure is Netflix.
Oh, well, then I'll
Really?
check into it right now. Unfortunately, I just probably can't remember it. It must be quite a while ago that we
Yeah,
watched
it's
it.
definitely that. The Empress is a period piece. Like think The Crown.
I love The Crown.
Think along those lines. Serpent Queen. That was another like amazing one to watch if you want period pieces that
I like
deal
them.
with royalty. Serpent Queen's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
I'm into royalty too. I like that. I don't
It's
know
like
why.
Downton Abbey, kind
I
of. It
love
has that
Downton
whole
Abbey.
feel to it.
I'd love
The
to start
Gentleman is also really good.
The Gentleman. I think I've seen that.
Netflix.
I don't
It's
know
a
that
movie
one.
and a series.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know that one either.
Killing
I
Eve was awesome.
Oh, that was
what was it?
unbelievable. Killing Eve. I'll never forget that one. I'm
Oh,
not sure. Are you positive, Susan, that I saw The Empress?
Oh, I know without a shadow of a doubt you did. And I'm going to send you a picture of it on your phone, and you're going to be like, oh, I know the Empress.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
um,
Probably
I
quite a while ago. I watched too much television. Well, between that and reading books and raking leaves. Oh my God, am I raking leaves?
I don't watch that much TV because I'm at work all day, you know.
Right.
So then
Right.
by the time I get home, like I said, if I'm not on the treadmill, I'm watching what the whole family wants to watch, not just
Yeah.
what I'm interested in. So
Right.
it's
That's
not
another
always,
issue with you. Right.
yeah, it's not always what I like. So
Have you seen
sometimes
Ted Lasso?
no,
Oh, my God. All right.
I
Ted Lasso. All right. Where is that?
Ted Lasso is on Apple TV. Ted
Oh, okay.
Lasso is I don't know. It's to me, Ted Lasso is one of those shows that you have to watch in life. Like
Really?
Stranger Things, like you have to
see
watch
now.
these shows.
I know Stranger Things is really really popular, especially with the younger um generation.
Oh,
But
yes. I like that.
you
Stranger
like
Things is
Stranger
great.
Things?
I saw that. The whole
Now,
series.
Winona
Oh, yeah.
Ryder's in it.
no,
Yeah.
I never watched it, but I know they have like a
Oh,
lot
it's
of
good.
merchandise too.
Very good.
You know,
Yes. Yes.
all the kids
I
that a
can't
couple
wait for
years
the final
ago.
season.
Oh,
Oh,
is there? Oh, what station is? What streaming is that going to be on? I can't remember.
Uh, Netflix is
Oh,
Stranger Things.
Netflix. Okay.
hmm
Yeah.
Dairy
Good.
Girls is also really fun. If you're looking for just like a fun show, I'd
Yeah.
say Dairy
Sometimes
Girls.
I need fun because there's just too much going on right now.
I like I like fun light shows. I don't necessarily like the heavy ones. I think Inventing Anna was pretty good. That was a
Oh
good one.
yeah.
And what was that? Outer Banks. I know Louis and his friends watched Outer Banks, and so they were talking about it. So I was like, I'll have to watch it. So I watched that. I think a new season's coming up for them. It's a teenage thing, you know, young adult kind of mystery and what else would you call it? It's like got a little exciting drama, mystery, but it's for young. I think it's for young kids,
Well,
but it's
maybe it's
still light.
something Sadie might like. What do you think, Sue? Would that be
I
Darcy?
don't know. She's really particular. She's into
Yeah.
animation type thing. So, like
Right.
a traditional teen bop type of show wouldn't be her bag.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's different. Everybody likes something different. And
Yeah.
sometimes I almost think there are too many things to pick from.
Oh,
Oh, so this is why I think the world, and I'm not going to get political. I'm just going to say why the world is political. Why I think this is
Why?
my theory, guys. We don't have a universal experience anymore. We used to. We used to have a universal experience where every like Thursday night or Friday night, everyone would watch a certain show. So
Yeah.
everyone would talk about that. And now it's almost like the days of the library being the show because there's so many books and everyone can read their own book at their own time. There's so many shows, everybody experiences the show at a different time. I might be on episode 12, season 2 of Ted Lasso and you never watched it or you're on episode 1. So there's no universal. We're not all, "Oh, did you watch it last night?" So we have nothing to talk about. There's nothing that everyone shares. So that's why and also, of course, the 24-hour news cycle and all that stuff and social
Well,
media.
it does.
But I think it's the confounding of those things that has made politics become the drama, the
oh, it is drama.
dramatization
Oh
that we
my
don't
gosh.
have anymore because we don't all sit down at 8 o'clock and watch a
And
show.
watch.
I
Right.
can see that. That's very insightful to say like the TV is so like diverse. Like you're talking about shows that I've never even
Right,
heard of, really.
exactly.
You're telling me
Because you
stuff.
can't, I mean, right now it's awfully expensive to get every one of those streaming stations,
And
and
and, and
has
she's
anybody
interested.
seen Yellowstone?
Chris loves it.
Okay. And that's also because you guys have, oh, well, Dorothy, and Susan, you get Netflix with this YouTube, right? YouTube
Yep.
TV?
You have to get it separately.
Yeah, we have
All the
all the
streaming,
apps are separate.
it's all separate. So you have to buy your Hulu and you have to buy your Netflix subscriptions and you have to buy your Paramount
Well, wait a
subscription.
second. Then what are you paying for?
Basically regular TV.
It's another version of cable.
Yeah.
With YouTube, you have to pay for the other ones? You had to pay
Yeah.
for Netflix? It
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
automatically come up and it's not yours? Unless you pay for it?
You have to pay for it.
Oh, jeez. They're really going to bankroll everybody. I mean, whatever happened to the good old days when everybody watched I Love Lucy?
See,
And
that's what I'm saying. We don't have that anymore. We
Right.
don't have a universally shared experience
Yeah, like
where
Downton
everyone
Abbey.
talks and everyone says, "Oh my God, did you see?" That's why I think sometimes they're dropping certain shows. Only drop like when I watched White Lotus on HBO Max, they would drop it on Sundays at I don't know, I think it was like 9 o'clock, but
Yeah.
they dropped it at a certain time on a certain day, like
Right.
back in the day when it would be
Yeah.
done that way, so everyone would have
Yes.
the experience.
Because on
We've
Sunday
lost it.
night, everybody is home. Friday and Saturday night, young people go out. So they don't want the good shows on then. That's why they always come on the Sunday. I didn't know that until I read that.
Oh.
See? Very
Well,
insightful.
I like the fact that you can watch it then later on. So yes, it gets dropped on Sunday, but I could watch
Oh, sure.
anytime
sure.
I'm available.
Exactly.
But I
exactly.
do see what you're talking about. Like you don't have that water cooler kind of talk,
Yeah. Yeah.
except if you're getting into sports. Now,
Well,
But
exactly.
that's not sports is also really regional, and it's a niche group, right? Because
yes.
if you're in a group of, I'd say, I mean, I work with predominantly women, nobody talks about sports.
Okay.
Nobody. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Are they all married women or single? I think
It's a
that
mixed
makes
bag.
a difference. Oh, it's a mixed bag. And they wouldn't watch football with their husband or not even be bothered. But there
I don't
was
think anyone cares.
nobody
Wow.
cares.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
I think there are women that do care
Oh,
because
agree. Of course.
they actually have like jackets
Female
and hats and
commentators,
things
sure.
for women now, which they never had before.
No, I think it's wonderful, and then I think it's great. I think, if that's your bag, then enjoy it.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. I agree.
I always loved sports. I played sports growing up. My kids played sports. I know the games really well. And when you're watching, it's just very exciting, especially if you know how to follow it. I'm not saying I know stats and I know this and that, and because that part of it I don't really care.
Well, something about sports, it does bring people together. Now, I remember growing up, and my father worked all the time. He worked all day Saturday. He worked all week long. He had his own business. He was a barber, and he was super good. So his clientele was many. People came from all over. And to connect with him, I used to watch wrestling. Just
Oh, but at the same time, wrestling is kind of fun. All right. Yeah,
well, we're
mean,
getting off the topic though.
we are.
How about we do sports next week?
All right. So next
Wouldn't
time
that
we're
be
gonna
fun?
Could it also be including like fun food that you could have at sports parties so
Okay.
then I can have something to talk about?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You have to
Okay.
come up with some tailgate ideas. Talk to your husband. He'll let you know what he would like to have at a tailgate party.
I think that's
Alrighty.
a great idea. We'll
Okay.
continue this with our
Next
sports
week.
next week.
All right, girls. It was great talking to everybody, and we'll talk to you next week.
All
Okay,
right, don't
bye.
forget,
Bye.
subscribe, like, and share us if you enjoyed listening in.
Okay. Bye-bye.